What is going on YouTube? It's FlopFish here, and welcome back to episode 2 of Capped Out. Today we've made some improvements to the team, and we're actually going to go and pick up one more player. But I played the market for a little bit this morning, and I'll show you guys kind of what I did. I ended up selling Nyquist. He just didn't do it for me in the first game, and instead of Nyquist, I actually got Silverberg and Cassian, and I have about 600 pucks left over, so that was definitely very solid, and the 600 pucks led to me getting Justin Peters as a goalie, so pretty much traded away Nyquist for Silverberg, Cassian, and Peters, which is pretty solid if you do ask me. So now our lines are a little bit more solid to compete. We have two really good first line, or good first line, decent second line. Again, I do want to upgrade up here eventually. Our third line's half decent as well, and same with our fourth line. Actually, we need to update the power play here just because I do want to... yeah, no, I think we're okay. I kind of like Castles the way he's playing, so... yeah, I'm happy with that. And let's go ahead, and one of the players I want to pick up is I do want to get a defenseman eventually, but I want to get to the point where I can buy a pack for this because I'm going to need some contracts, and as cheap as they are to pick up off the market, buying a pack is always fun. But here's kind of what happened. We ended up buying some bronze packs and just selling those. We still have some stuff up here, just some logos and jerseys I had up, and we actually ended up selling everything else. So I also was playing the 59th minute, or 59th minute, and picked up a Boyle. I picked him up for really cheap. I picked him up for like 200 bucks and sold him for 1K. I picked up a Henrique for about 600 and sold him for 1.5. The Henson I picked up for about 200 and sold him for 9. And then a whole bunch of bronze items here. And again, it all adds up after a while. So I have about 2.49K, which is more than I had. Why did I send that to my collection? Oh well. It's more than I had previously, I'm pretty sure, but at the same time, there is lots of room for improvement. And hey, when you're in a cap series, you kind of want to make sure you have enough money to buy everything you can. So let's go ahead and let's make sure everything in here is actually listed up. And let's go ahead and buy another bronze pack since we do have the pucks for that. We're going to buy another bronze pack, and I found bronze packs, again, same thing as previous years. They're still very solid, so we're going to go ahead and, nope, not going to browse auctions. We're going to go to the store and buy a bronze pack. They also have Drouin in them, and Drouin's going to be a beast card if you pull him. He's going to be worth quite a bit, as he is an 80 overall bronze, but there are lots of bronze players worth quite a bit, and I feel like opening these packs, you can also get NHL logos, I think, and arenas. I pulled the Carolina Hurricane arena yesterday. So let's see if any of these guys are rare. Ooh, we got a nice jersey. Actually, I like that jersey. We're going to make this, we're going to send this to the collection. I like the way that jersey looks. We're going to go ahead and probably sell this coach, sell the consumables because they really don't sell well at all. And then we're going to list the rest of the stuff up here. And I actually think we could probably get one more pack in. I'll take that for it if we can get around that much for the +2 all goalie. I will take that. But yeah, so this is pretty much all I've been doing, is just been doing stuff like this. It's relatively boring, so that's why a lot of it's off camera. Just speeds it things up for you guys and gets it a little bit more interesting. But we got to go pick up our defensive piece to the puzzle here. Actually, I think we have enough for a pack. One more pack and picking him up. I will go and double check that, and we should see also how many spots we have in our trade pot, or in our like auction list, because it is only 25 this year. So do want to make sure you don't go over that, because then it just becomes a pain to list everything. Found that out the hard way. So let's go ahead and let's pick up the player that I wanted to pick up before, a nice 14 items, so we can purchase another pack as long as we can get the player for cheap enough. And the player, again, like I said, I did want help on defense, so I want to defend. I'm pretty sure he's a lefty, two-way defenseman from Nashville, and Seth Jones. Really like the way the guy played in last year's NHL and even the year before that. So I'm going to take a flyer on him, and hopefully he plays just as well. We're going to set this. Is he lefty or right D? I think he might be right D, actually. If he's right D, then that's even better. Let's check. Let's go back. Let's go two-way defender, and let's go country to USA. That should find him. So less than 1.7k. Ooh, wow, there's actually none listed. He is still a 2-way D, right? Let's see if there's any up on the market. Reset the prices. There we go. And let's see. Let's see if he's on there. I actually don't even see any in the first page. Oh, there we go. So 1.7k, so 2k for him. I don't really want to spend over 2k. I feel like I could get him for like the 1.3k-ish range. So I will hold out on him for a little bit. But yeah, he does look like a good card. He's someone who we're going to definitely pick up for the team. So let's go ahead, and since we're going to be playing another game, we'll go up to the hour mark or so and see where we're at. But since we're going to be playing a game, we should buy another bronze pack and get that going as well. Yeah, see, 2k, 2.3k. He's going to be around there. There was a one up for, I think it was 1.3k bid, so I'm going to place a bid on that just because it will be while we're playing the game. And if we get him, we get him. If we don't, we don't. Alright, so let's go ahead and place a bid. 1.3k. There we go. So we're down to 615 pucks. Let's go ahead and let's buy the last pack here, the last bronze pack. Hopefully we can pull an NHL logo. If we pull like a Calgary Flames logo or something like that, it will sell for quite a bit. So any logos actually kind of sell decently well. It's something that everyone looks for right away, and they're actually kind of rare this year. So no rare players yet. And +2 all skating. That's a bit of a bad pack. Again, we got a decent jersey, but nothing insane. Just list that up for 3 hours. Let's just list the players up here. Again, 100 puck by now. The reason why I just do 100 puck by now is because if you sell all those in the contracts, you profit, and anything else is kind of extra. So it keeps it flowing fairly quickly, so you're never out of pucks, and you kind of maximize your profits to the best of your abilities. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and sort through this all, guys. Actually, it'll take me like 2 seconds to do this. So and then we're going to go ahead and jump right into the next game. Hopefully, it'll be a good game, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how the team will play. So I will catch you guys in that next game. Alright, and welcome to the first games, guys, where we're facing off against a New York Rangers team that was actually pretty stacked. They had Mark Stahl on defense along with a couple other good defensemen. They had Joe Thornton, and they were an all-NHL team along with Stepan and a couple other players, but they came out and set the tone physically early on, which kind of sucked for us because Henrique already got injured like 2 seconds in. So we're going to go ahead and try to match them physically. At least if there's one thing I feel my squad can compete with it with an NHL team, it's the physicality of it. And Tarasenko right here, he's going to turn into a tank and just absolutely demolish a guy. And another one. But unfortunately, the first hit actually got him a 5-minute major, so he was kicked out of the game. Now, nonetheless, we killed that major off, and we're going to go on the counterattack. And it's actually a pretty harmless 5-minute penalty. But we're going to get the rebound, and BJ Crombeen is going to put the biscuit in the basket, making it 1-0 for us. And once again, we have another lead in this series, which is pretty nice. But he's going to come back just with 30 seconds left in the first period and knot it up. Great one-timer by Roussel, beating the new goalie, Justin Peters. Not too happy with that one, but you know, it is what it is. And we pick things up in the third period. Zach Cassian's going to get it over to Silfverberg. The new combo absolutely comes up clutch, putting us up 2-1. And that's the way it would stand until the late stages of the third period, where after an icing call with just under 15 seconds left, it was a little bit hectic, but we're going to be able to clear the puck and secure the 2-1 victory. The big star in that game was Jakob Silfverberg, absolutely doing insane for us, as well as Adam Henrique getting injured, which kind of sucks. So with Henrique's injury, we actually went ahead and slapped some training or some healing on him. He healed up nice and quickly, and he was good to go for the next game. But here's the highlights from that game. We also got a wicked hit in on his Shane Doan and injured him as well. So, you know, shot for shot. But anyways, we're picking things up against the Puck Bunnies. They were a Winnipeg Jets team. And again, another decent squad. They're definitely better than what we have. We're going to get a very lucky goal off the start here as Cassian's going to drive the net, get stopped, but Jones is going to put the puck into his own net, giving us the early 1-0 lead. Now, their key player on this team was Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who we were shutting down fairly well, and it wasn't until a bad break right there where the 12-player collision physics kind of cost us. He's going to get the puck over to Jones, and Jones atones for his earlier mistake, knotting the game up at 1, and then off the ensuing faceoff, he's going to come in, and it does not get pretty for us at all. He's going to get the shot on net, simple shot right past in the corner, can't defend it. Peters goes to cover it up, absolutely whiffs on it, and he is going to convert. Tyler Ennis puts him up 2-1. But with just over 3 minutes left, we're going to be on a power play, and Silfverberg's going to cut in front, get a wicked scoring chance. And unfortunately, it was turned aside. I think he had Smith in net, a different Smith. But once again, 12-player collision physics. Gets the puck to Castle, back to Silfverberg, right back to Castle. That was a wicked goal. Let's have a look at that. That knots the game up at 2. Silfverberg makes a huge difference, and Castle's a guy who I had a hunch to keep in on that power play. Knots the game up at 2, and then we go into overtime, where guess who comes through?
On to Henrique. Good job with the poke check. Brings a shot. Score! And the overtime is finished.
And Adam Henrique does it once again, putting the team in the win column. This guy just does it all, doesn't he? Scores a clutch overtime goal short side. What a wicked shot. And that carries us into the third and final game. We're on a nice little winning streak, 3 games in a row after starting off 0-2. And we're going to pick things up when we're down 1-0. Tarasenko's going to get the puck just inside the blue line there, and he's going to spring himself for a breakaway, fake the shot, and absolutely roof it over the blocker's side of Bo, putting the game up at 1s here. And once again, we're going to continue on with this onslaught here. And we're going to come in, BJ Crombie with a nice little move. And let's get Crunk, because Crunk's going to bury it. What a play from BJ Crombie. And we are up 2-1. Team is firing on all cylinders right now. Really don't want to make any adjustments to it. And we're picking things up at 3-1 after another breakaway goal for us. And it was a wicked game. We were firing on all cylinders, and everything was just going good. I was really excited with the way the team was playing. Again, the guy's name was King John Il-un or something like that. And it was an interesting game, but he's going to get an early breakaway and absolutely going to whiff on it wide. We're going to get the puck to Henrique, and guess what he's going to do? He's going to blow right in between the 2 defenders, get it on the backhand, and beat Bo. What a goal. He's going to break his stick, and you know what? He's also going to break the other guy's controller because he just rage quit. And so with those 3 victories, we improved to 4-2. The Kappa squad is definitely starting to click together. The Castle's goal was really nice in that second game, as well as the Henrique goal to finish it off. Henrique's definitely been one of our top performers, and speaking of which, let's go overview with our stats right here, and just kind of see how everyone's doing. I'm liking the defense pairing between Hickey and Gervais. Hickey's actually one of our top point getters too, which is nice to see. So Hickey's our top. Don't forget, I did buy a different Adam Henrique, so he's got 3 goals in 2 games, and the other one had a couple goals and an assist, so definitely one of our best performers out there. BJ Crombie, 4 points through 6 games. Crunk with 3 goals and an assist through 4 games. Cassian with 3 points in his first 3 games with the squad. Castles with 3 points in his first 4 games, and Silfverberg with 2 in his first 3. This squad's looking definitely pretty solid. Holla needs to kind of step it up a little bit. Miller's alright, and Tarasenko, for whatever reason, he's been absolutely insane. Don't forget, one game he missed the entire game pretty much due to penalty, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. And then in net, actually, Peters has been doing solid for us. He's 2-1. We didn't lose a game. Somehow we're 2-1 with him. We're 3-0 with Peters. And yeah, so that's pretty exciting actually. We're 3-0 with Peters. It's definitely going very well. For whatever reason, it says 2-1. I think it says 2-1 because when your opponent disconnects on you, it counts as a loss for the goalies for whatever reason. But we're also at 4.7K in pucks, which is getting close up to that 9K max, which means we're getting close to opening up a pack. And so far, you know, we had actually Henrique sold. So what I did, guys, with the Henrique is I actually bought one, and I sent this one, and I listed up for just, it was the same price I bought it in for. I bought it for 1.4K and sold this one. You lose a little bit of pucks, but it's cheaper than buying injury cards. Just a little pro tip right there. Yeah, so anyways, we have some bronze stuff listed up. I think what we're going to go ahead and do here is we're going to go ahead and buy a bronze pack and probably just sit on those, but maybe we'll see how much. So we have 6 items up on the trading block, give or take 12. 12 is 24. We should be good enough to get 2 packs in actually. So let's see what we pull here. So we got nothing really. We got Riley Keyser. Anything good? Moose Jaw Warriors logo. That's not bad. And an injury card. There we go. That is Puck's back right there. Not quite all the way, but you know it's still solid. You're gonna get your money's worth out of those. Skater defense. We'll get rid of those because they don't really sell. And we'll quick sell those. Still in the rare contract, but I will take the logo because that one should sell decently well. Do we want to use that logo? I don't know. That's an interesting logo, actually. I don't know if I want to be a Moose Jaw Warrior logo or not, but we're just going to list this up for 6 hours at 600 pucks. Hopefully it sells, because if it does, that's our pack right there. If not, then who knows? So let's go ahead and let's sell all these players. Still no Jonathan Drouin yet for us, but that is what we're going to be looking for. Actually, we should probably check the market for him as well. So let's go ahead and let's list all of these up. I wish you could have there's like a list all button for the same price. That'd be pretty wicked actually. So not a bad pack. Again, none of these bronze packs are bad packs. They're kind of something that if you're not going to be on the account for a little bit, for an hour or so, they're a good way to just make some pucks. And that's what I'm kind of using them up for. So we're up to 5.5k actually, so something else must have sold there. Let's go ahead, and I guess it was the Henrique that sold and it didn't actually add in yet. But let's go see if a Jonathan Drouin's on the market. Oops, wrong way. Let's see if Drouin's on the market. If not, then no big deal. He is someone I'd like for this team. Even though he is a bronze card, I feel like he'd definitely fit with the mold of this team. And I'm really curious to see how he plays. So let's go ahead and let's see the QMJHL, and then we go down to team, and nope, come on, go back. There we go. Team, up 1, Halifax, and search. Let's see what we can get here. Come on, Drouin. Come on. Wow, has no one actually pulled one yet? I'm actually amazed that one is not up on the market yet. So the hunt for Drouin still continues for us. Let's see, what's this Ellers at? He's at 500 pucks. It might not be a bad pickup for the team actually. He's got pretty decent stats. So let's go ahead though, and let's see how we're doing selling wise. See how much space we have. So we have 17 items up. We can fit 8 in. So 8 cards in. Yeah, it's close enough for a pack. We'll open up another pack. Besides, we're probably going to need contracts for our bronze players soon anyways, so it might not be bad to have a few kicking around just in case. So let's see what we're going to get. Hopefully we pull something good here, and nothing really amazing. We got a coach, but they're both goalie coaches, and I really don't want to have those. So we'll just actually end up quick selling over half of this pack, which is really funny because we had to quick sell about half that pack in order to not have anything in the inbox. So we're about 5k now. Definitely a good start. We're going to build up for that pack there, and once we get 8.75k, that pack is going to be ripped open faster than anything. So let's go ahead and list all this stuff up. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you guys for watching. As always, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys on the flop side.